Hello there guys, Daniel here, back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about my latest short film, Framed Memory, which I made with only 3 shots. This film came about after I got an email from Standard Story Company, a YouTube channel I follow for great filmmaking tips, and I am a student of their online Wrapped in 38 Days course. And so I got an email from them announcing their first ever Wrapped in 38 Days film competition, and they put out a challenge and with a question. Can you complete a story with just 3 shots? And they did clarify when they say 3 shots that they meant no, not 3 long wonders, 1917 style. No, you just have 3 shots, and in a way, the 3 shots are your story. With shot 1 being the beginning of your story, shot 2 being the middle of your story, and 3 the conclusion of your story. And so after I read the email, it actually made me think, oh, that actually sounds like a good challenge. I think I will do that. And it actually made me think of what story could I tell with only 3 shots and within a 30-second time limit. And honestly, I was actually kind of blanking on ideas at first. That is until one night, as I was getting ready for bed, of all things, the wave of ideas hit me. So I caught a wave of 2 solid film ideas that I could do within the time and the limits. And the one I decided was stronger was inspired by the death of my own father recently. And since his passing, when going around the house, I would sometimes see like little objects or mementos or photos that would spark a memory of him to me. And so I thought, what if I can do that as a short film? And then from there, I grabbed my writing notebook and just started writing down ideas and brainstorms like crazy. And then from there, as I was writing the ideas, I was thinking through and trying to decide which 3 shots I wanted to use with the different parts of the story. So my first shot, initially I was going to have this as a wide establishing shot, but then I also experimented with doing side angle, which is actually what I ended up using in the film, because I actually ended up liking side angle more because you could actually see the picture frame better. Well, when it was wide establishing, it was a little bit more farther out. And then shot 2, and once again, I at first wanted this to be like close, but then I realized that, well, then close would be like about here, so then you wouldn't be able to see the frame coming to the chest. So I went with medium close. So I had shot 1, wide angle, shot 2, medium close. And then finally, for shot 3, I had a couple ideas. What I decided that I liked the idea of was a pullout. And so then I scripted out the film, which I was able to do within like 30 minutes. And then I did take some test shots on my phone. And then I learned that my sister from out of town was going to be, just so happened to be visiting that weekend. So I thought, perfect, I got an actress. And the best part about casting her last minute was I reassured her that she didn't even have any lines. And hey, this also meant that me and the sis got some sibling time while filming. The mantle actually is decently dusty, so they're going to be acting and cleaning the mantle for me today. Okay, cheers.
Hey.
Handcuff?
Sorry, it was a little bit longer. It was like a lot within the props.
Too much props to handle, or?
A little bit.
Guess we could move the knickknacks.
Sorry.
Okay. So they're no longer appearing in this film.
Maybe it could be cool to have your, like when you bring it to your chest, maybe have your arms like around like the chest of the veteran in the picture, almost like you're hugging him.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of like this.
Yeah. What if I like somewhat turn around, because it's like.
Yeah, that makes sense because you're walking that way.
Yeah.
In the other shots anyway. So.
All right.
Medium close, take 1, action. And with that, we did run into quite a few challenges on the day of shooting, mainly with lighting. I didn't think of until on the day of shooting that, if your main object is a picture frame, and if there's glass in the picture frame, what's it going to do? It's going to reflect the lights in the room. Cut.
Frame take 10.
Mhm.
Action. Cut. Action. Too much reflection. Exactly. Frame pull out. Take 9.
I think it took us like 18 takes to finally get a decent shot. I finally just did the trick of, just take out the glass. Even within the short amount of time, I was able to get some good emotion and acting from Julie. A fun yet bittersweet moment that we got was that Julie, on the day of shooting, did volunteer to try doing a crying shot, like actual crying while holding the frame. I said, sure, you can try. And we actually did it last because she wanted to build up the emotion. But also, her way of trying to do a crying shot was to listen to a song that was close to her around the time of Dad's death that would usually make her tear up. And I think she was even listening to the song a couple of times, even looking at pictures of Dad, trying to bring it out, but it wasn't quite hitting the same. So I finally stepped in and actually shared a song that actually hit me a lot harder around the time of his death. So I shared with that and had her listen to it a couple times, and then that's finally what brought out the emotions, and that's how we were able to get the one decent shot of her tearing up, which I actually used in the film because I had to. Come on, like if you get this shot of your sister crying, you put it in the movie. And then once we got into the editing room, shooting a short film with all the takes you got within, and like maximizing what you got within the shots within 30 seconds is pretty hard, you guys. Thankfully, once I tweaked it enough and played it a bunch of times, I actually was able to get to exactly 30 seconds. However, I actually sort of have two versions of the film. The exactly 30-second version of the film is what I submitted to the film contest, and it actually is still on my YouTube channel. It's unlisted. You can find it under my short films playlist. But once I made the short film public on my YouTube channel, I do have a longer version that is a little over a minute long, obviously. Mostly longer by opening logo and credits, which I couldn't add in within the 30-second version. And then I did extend the middle clip of Julie holding the frame a little bit more. Even from the beginning, that was like the main image of the film. So that was like the one shot that I thought that I could extend and play out a little bit more. And so I finally got that to a cut of the film that I was happy with and uploaded it on November 11th, 2025, Veterans Day, which I thought was fitting with the themes of the film. And that is the story of how I made Framed Memory. And while I did make this movie for a film contest, I did not make it to win. I made it to challenge myself. And I would say I did. And through it, I learned about framing, use of different shots, and how to tell a story within a short amount of time, all while spending time with a sibling and paying tribute to my late father. And to any fellow filmmakers who may be watching this video, a message I would like to leave to you. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments below what do you think of Framed Memory. And if you haven't seen it yet, you can see it on this very channel. And so let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and be sure to subscribe for more future videos, and maybe even some films. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, laters.
And that's a wrap.